On January the 29th, Whitney Howard Hauser was born. 2.5 weeks later, Ethan had his first college game in Conway, Arkansas. We decided that Sue would drive with her parents, and they graciously took Sue the 6-hour drive, which with the new baby ended up being about 11-hour drive, to Conway, Arkansas, because we were concerned about how the noise-canceling headset would fit the baby and how the baby would tolerate it. Nonetheless, they got there safe and sound midnight on Friday, and after work on Friday, I took the airplane and went to Conway, Arkansas, and actually they left around 1 o'clock. I left around 9 o'clock, and I beat them there by about 30 minutes. In any event, we all got there safely, and on Saturday, Ethan had his first 2 college baseball games. It was incredibly exciting. He looks very happy, and we had a great time. Sunday, there was only 1 game, and after that game, which ended around 4 o'clock or so, we all started making our way back. I flew back because I had to pick my dad up at the skilled nursing facility. On Whit's birthday, he had fallen at home, hit his head, had a subdural hematoma, and had to be care flighted to Harris downtown. And then a few days later, my dear friend John had a medical problem, and we spent some time with him making sure that he was healthy and on his way home. Over this past week, I've been editing this video. I'm still learning the process of making the YouTube videos and the editing process, and I'm making mistakes. And in the first part of this video, I'm chewing gum as I'm leaving Conway, Arkansas on the airplane. I realized that shortly after starting the flight, and I got rid of the gum. But it is kind of funny to see about the things that I just never even thought about to make these videos a little bit more pleasurable than watching someone smack gum on the television screen. But nonetheless, the editing process is complex and it's going pretty well. I'm learning as I'm going. Now, if the flying part of the videos is not something that you're interested in, if you fast forward in the video, you can pick up where we're in the operating room the day Whit was born, and then there's some pictures after that in Conway, Arkansas of Suzanne, Gavin, Baker, and Ethan, and they're great pictures for the family to see.
All right, we're going to go through the checklist here. Cantrell traffic, Skyline 2687 Lima. We're going to taxi from the FBO to runway 22, Cantrell traffic.
And Tango Golf will also be taxiing to 2.
Traffic, flight has 302 at crosswind onwind from the bouncing area to the southwest.
Hey, is the game over? All right, well, I'm going to fly over you guys, so wave at me. I haven't left yet. It'll be about probably 10 minutes or 5 minutes. Okay, bye.
Alright, continuing the checklist. Down about 120 RPM on the right. Down about 110 on the RPM on the left. Back to both. Cycle the prop. Vacuum looks good. THT is warm to take off, and our current oil pressure looks great. 1, 2, pointed at 140 exactly. We're all set, ready for takeoff. There's Rich, prop is in. We're on both, our cowls are open. Our oil pressure looks good, our nav lights and flashing beacons are on, our radios are set, and are going to take off with 1 notch of flaps.
Cantrell traffic, Skylane 2687 Lima, departing runway 22 to the north, Cantrell traffic.
We've got a nice long runway here, a little over 5,000 feet. All right, off we go.
Cantrell traffic, Skylane 2687 Lima, turning right crosswind, runway 22, Cantrell traffic.
410 Tango Golf, departing 22.
Wow, the river is overflowing. They have had a lot of rain here. Dang. All right, we're gonna pull back to our normal climb. We'll put it on 23. Fuel at 15. And just pull back a smidge on the prop. And we'll go up to 1700. That way it keeps us about 1,500 feet above the ground. We'll do our little flyby. All right, we did a little flyby near the baseball field, 2,000 feet above the ground. I'm gonna go to our heading on the autopilot.
Adams clearance, Skylane 2687 Lima.
November 7, Quebec uniform, the dark approach, Adams altimeter 3003. Last call approach, your stepped on taken.
Yes, clearance, this is Skylane 2687 Lima. We are 2 miles to the north of Cantrell Airport at 1,500 for 4,500 and would like flight following, please.
November 2687 Lima, Little Rock approach, say your full request. Where do you want to see your aircraft type and destination, please?
Skylane 182, and we are headed to Kilo Golf, Delta Juliet, 1,400 for 4,500, 2687 Lima.
November 878 Kilo, Little Rock approach, Adams altimeter 3003. November 87 Lima, I'm sorry, you were stepped on. Say again your destination.
Kilo Golf, Delta Juliet, and we'll go at 4,500, 2687 Lima.
November 87 Lima, roger. November 878 Kilo, would you like RNAV runway 18 or ILS 22 right? 78 Kilo, roger. Turn 10 degrees left, vector to final, RNAV runway 18, descending final discretion, maintain 5,000. November 87 Lima, squawk 1527.
1527, 2687 Lima.
November 16 Victor approach. November 16 Victor IFR, cancellation received, man, your current squawked on the ground, change of odds frequency approved. November 87 Lima, radar contact 1 mile north Conway Airport, Adams altimeter 3003, see altitude.
3003, and we're currently at 1,800 for 4,500, 2687 Lima.
November 87 Lima, roger.
They're probably saying goodbye to Ethan, and he's upset. He's really homesick. He loves where he's at. He loves his baseball team. Said all the guys are awesome. Said he's never really been on a team that has more of that camaraderie than this one. They all just cheer each other on. Doesn't matter who's playing. They're all rooting for the success of each other. But he is several hundred miles away from home. Girlfriends in Granbury and senior in high school. And plus he's the kind of guy who likes to be close to home. So we'll see how this year goes. He's doing really well with grades. Other guy, Levi, he's in New York at Fordham. He's the opposite of homesick. He thinks he's never coming back. He's trying to make some plans to stay there for the summer, get a job and rent a room somewhere. We'll see how that works out, but he just loves it up there. My other son that's in college is at TCU, just up the road. We get to see him, once a semester maybe. He's busy, he's working, he's got a full class load. He's got another year left, so really looking forward to his future. And then the new baby that I'm going to put in the video was born on the 29th of January. I'm going to put some of the baby's birthday in the video. Gavin is in 8th grade, and he's doing great. He loves his school. He's going to stick it out there for another year. They don't have baseball, and then look at transferring to the public school here for baseball. We'll see how that goes. He really doesn't want to go, but he also wants to play baseball. Baker then is in 3rd grade. Both Baker and Gavin, the 3rd grader and the 8th grader,
353 circle.
are at a private school in our hometown. What I was going to talk about is the iPad. The iPad, nothing short of amazing.
Endeavor 5434, Memphis Center, climbing to Bravo 230.
Gives you a lot of good information. I have it Bluetooth to the transponder, so I get other traffic. And I also get a backup R's, which is great. I just can't believe that others didn't have this not that long ago, because the 4Flight, really an amazing product. And I think it's too cheap. So my message to 4Flight is, I'd pay more for this.
122, text connector. Cleared ILS 22, thanks, so I'm up.
So I turned the outside camera on.
Contact taxi at tower 123.87.
2387, so I'm up, see ya.
Just because the scenery up here is incredible. I don't think that outside camera will be on a whole lot longer. That's the battery life, and I don't have an extra battery on. I need to put one of those small battery packs on it.
Alright, Mike Charlie, clear direct destination if you aren't already. Clear direct, while I post for Mike Charlie, thank you. Number 6 Romeo Bravo, advising you of information golf and advising you of information golf. And 16 Romeo Bravo has information golf. Number 6 Romeo Bravo, would you like to proceed direct to Cuxo or Delga? So, Cuxo.
Cessna 87 Lima, where are you parking?
Harrison, 2687 Lima.
Cessna 87 Lima, roger, turn left taxiway, Echo, taxi to Harrison and monitor ground.
Off on Echo, taxi to Harrison and we'll monitor ground, 2687 Lima.
January the 29th. This is going to be baby Whitney, whether it's a boy or a girl. Hello, there's Don where he usually is.
Alright, yes. Feel good? So good. Start time. 7:50.
Tell me again what you said for room, Brenna.
31.
Okay.
All right, babe. It's time. Now you see your mama? You look like a grizzly. You need to shave or something, bro.
Poor guy.
All right, the baby's about ready to come out. You ready?
Lots of pressure here, okay?
Okay.
Don't hold your breath. Slow, deep breath through your nose. Lots of pressure.
Here we go. Hi. What are you gonna be? Oh, come here, sweetheart.
He's got dark hair. A boy! It's a boy!
24 and is it a girl? I have a little
I'm ready.
Will you turn your face to the left a little bit? I have this one. Already. Not yet. Now. You got the bit going?
Yes. How's it going?
Yeah, it's good. We don't even have to listen out. I just want to go ahead and all right.
See, look at the little baby. Here, let me give you your arm. Yeah,
She should be unstrapped.
she is.
You go, and you just let me know when you start to get uncomfortable, and I'll take him back. Okay. Just let me give him